On today's episode of Hootworthy, I got to talk to Abby, a 2023 GCA graduate. We talked about her experience in the WorkBased Learning program at GCA, her experience working at Zaxby's, and then her growth into an assistant manager at Zaxby's. Enjoy the show. Hey, Abby, 2023 graduate of GCA, and you're on Hootworthy because of your success with the Work-Based Learning program at GCA. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So before we dive in, if you could add, or not add, we're not going to do that yet. Well, if you had to eat only one item for the rest of your life from the Zaxby's menu, what would it be?
Probably the grilled sandwich. It's my
sandwich?
favorite. Yeah.
What do you get on your grilled sandwich? Do you get it how it comes? Or?
Yeah, I do. I try to. It comes with ranch on it, with lettuce and tomatoes, and like a grilled fillet. It's pretty good.
And fries as your side?
Yeah, sometimes. It depends if I'm busy.
Are there other sides at Zaxby's you can get? Or?
You can either get fries or toast. Yeah, basically.
Toast? They don't have tots.
No, they don't.
Oh, I'm thinking Sonic. My bad. If I could eat any item, it's the kickin' chicken.
Okay, yeah.
The kickin' chicken, I love it.
You like the spicy sauce?
Man, I love it. And then that toast, get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm an addict.
Yeah, you
I have to stop. So tell us a little bit about your journey with the Work-Based Learning program. So tell me kind of how you got into it. So like what motivated you to kind of pursue and get into work-based learning, and then joining the work-based learning and what that experience was like when you were in it. And then, as I understand it, you're now an assistant manager. So tell me kind of how you even became that assistant manager and what that experience is like.
Yeah, so in 10th grade, I started a job at Zaxby's, not really expecting much of it. Pretty quick after, I was like, yeah, this is so much fun. And pretty soon I was in the work-based learning program, and it really allowed me to continue on. Yeah.
Okay, so you were at Zaxby's before you joined work-based learning.
Yeah.
So who told you, hey, join work-based learning?
I think a teacher. She was like, oh my goodness, Abby, you love your job so much. Get into the work-based learning. And it was so much fun, yeah.
Okay, so 10th grade. So were you in work-based learning from 10th grade?
All the way to graduation.
To graduation. Okay, so you graduated last year. And so when did you actually become this assistant manager at Zaxby's?
Yeah.
So,
like pretty much right after graduation. Through the whole entire process during the work-based learning in school, I was able to work towards that goal. And then pretty much after high school, I was able to start. Yeah.
Right on. And why'd you want to even pursue Zaxby's like in this path? Like what motivated you to be like, okay, I'll do a work-based learning program? Is it because you were already doing it, already working, and it made sense?
Yeah, like I really enjoy Zaxby's, the brand, and I wanted to own a Zaxby's, and I still want to, yeah.
Okay, so it's like, man, I love the brand.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll run one day, own one day. That's so awesome. So when you were in the work-based learning program, you said you loved it, you said you enjoyed it. What exactly about it?
I think it really allowed me to really get a better grasp of my job and learn better skills within my job. It allowed me to do a little bit of school and a little bit of work, and allowed me to grow as a worker.
Awesome. So when you were in the work-based learning program, did they account for, okay, this student has a job, you take less courses, or do you get like less time off? How did they do that? Like what made it special that you were in the work-based learning program?
So if you went to school, you were able to rewatch your lessons, and then you'll be able to get the credit for it, as well as it allowed you to get extra credit to your GPA depending on how much you work. Yeah.
So the work that you're in actually counts towards credits, credit hours? Oh, okay. And attendance isn't required?
No,
is that what you're saying? When
so
like they let you watch recording?
Depending on how many hours you worked, it'll allow you to get, depending on how many credits you needed, yeah.
Oh, right on.
I think it was like 14 hours you get a credit. If you work like 14 more hours, so like 15, like more, it just continues on the credits.
So when you were in it,
Hmm.
how long or how many hours did you work? Were you part-time basically? Were you working
Yeah,
like 15,
part-time.
20 hours a week?
I was normally working like 18, 19 hours per week, and that gave me like 2 credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. So fast forward to now.
Hmm.
So you were in it, now you're out of it. What does a typical day for you as an assistant manager look like? Is it you're drinking Zach sauce and just shoveling chicken tendies? That's what I'm doing as an assistant manager at Zaxby's. What is a typical day for you? And tell me what do you enjoy about it, and what are some challenges that you come across, like unruly customers at all, or managing a team? Like tell me a little bit about that.
I think I've learned that you don't know what you're walking into each day. Some days I'm going to Home Depot, some days I'm going to the bank, sometimes you're going to a new store to get product.
Mm.
And then each day is just kind of just making sure everything's set up to make sure we run as a good shift, make sure we're all set up for the day.
Mm.
What else were you asking?
No. Like, how many people are you managing as an assistant manager? Like, what on your team there? Like, tell me about that interaction a little bit.
Yeah, so I think right now we have like 50 to 60 team members as total for back of house and front of house.
Oh, wow.
And then normally on each shift, it's like 8 to 10 people alongside me running the store and make sure our guests are being served
Right on. You ever have to get on to anybody,
all the time.
Miss Baven, all the time?
I'm like, get over there, get over there.
There was a saying, if you have time to lean.
You have time to clean.
Yeah. Okay. You use that one.
Yes, for
Right,
sure. We have to
right.
keep the clean store. So.
Tell me a little bit about some challenges as an assistant manager. I imagine like having to manage team members can maybe be a little awkward, but customer interactions, has there been any challenges that you face as
Not
well with
really.
that?
I think you just handle each situation at a time and make sure the customer is happy at the end of the day. That's all our goal is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right on. You're in school right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're assistant manager, you're working how many hours a week are you working?
35, 45.
Wow, okay, so you're pretty much full-time. So for school, how are you, what are you studying, and how are you managing that time effectively between working essentially full-time and your studies?
It's not always easy. Sometimes I have to manage, sometimes I have to go to school. I think for me, I just have to keep everything very purposeful with my time. I'm either at school or I'm either at work most of the time. So I have to make sure what I'm doing, I'm actually focusing on and try my best. Yeah.
Right on, yeah. So I imagine it was also good practice being in the work-based learning program at GCA, right? And having to do that because you were having to balance it then too.
Yeah.
What are you studying, and where are you studying?
I'm at Georgia Gwinnett College for business management. Yeah.
That fits.
Yeah, it fits.
That fits with what you want to do. So when you think about having to lead a team, what leadership qualities do you think are important?
Yeah.
And how do you cultivate those?
Yeah, with this being my first job, there was definitely times I had to learn those skills. I think one thing that's very important is communication. If you're working in a corporate office, a restaurant, anywhere you're working, communication is key to make sure you're communicating with your team members, communicating with your staff, and your bosses. That's something that's very important, communication.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What happens if you have someone that's not communicating, not being open? Have you had an issue with that and trying to get them to come out and?
Yeah, if you're not communicating, you're not able to work together. You need to communicate to express how you're feeling, what you need to be doing, and to make sure you're running smoothly.
Absolutely. So it's like, help me help you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can you share a memorable moment or a funny moment or even a rewarding experience that you've had so far, whether it's currently as the assistant manager at Zaxby's or even in the past with your work-based learning program?
Yeah, I would say being assistant manager is something I'm very happy to continue on forward. But something that was very memorable was meeting Zach, the founder. He came into my store, so that was fun.
No way.
Yeah,
Zach, the founder
yeah.
of Zaxby's.
Get it? Zaxby's?
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, I
You're
think
not
so.
kidding.
I think so. I'm 99% sure, yeah.
Zach from Zaxby's. What was he like?
He was so nice, honestly. He's getting a little bit older now, so he's been really fun. He was really nice, yeah.
Did you eat with him?
No, I didn't have time.
What, did he order something?
Yes, he did. He came into our store to eat. And I was like, that looks like Zach. And I was like, hi, how are you doing? I think he ordered a finger plate. I can't remember.
Oh man, I wonder how many fingers he got.
I don't know.
I mean, it feels like you need to order what the founder orders, right? Is he a big Zach sauce guy? Did he just
I don't know. I didn't get to ask him.
Tons of Zach sauce?
I don't know.
Did he come up with the Zach sauce? Is that?
I believe so, yeah. He used to make it in the founding days. Yeah.
No way. Wow. Well, I guess that is pretty. Did you get a photo with him or anything?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Is that a normal thing he does? Like visit different stores
I
and
don't
go
think
around?
so.
Or?
He says that most people normally don't see him or even find him. I found him.
No way,
Yeah.
you did. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Zach?
Yeah.
You found him. And is that the last time there's been a Zach sighting?
I don't know. I think it's been the last time for a while.
Yeah. He's like a blue moon over here. So switching gears, when you think about giving advice to people at GCA, what advice would you give to students that are in the work-based learning program right now at GCA? What would you tell them to follow in kind of the success you've had?
I think for me, just go out there and find a job and get those experiences, especially when you're in high school. When you go into the workforce, when you're a little bit older, those skills that you have when you're in a high school job are really important. Just go out there, find the job, get it. Just go for it.
Right now.
You never know what it goes into, yeah.
Absolutely. And then what would you tell students that are watching this right now who are on the fence about work-based learning? Should I? What would you say to them?
I would say it's really fun. You definitely are awesome. You get to have fun with it. It allows you to really grow.
Sure.
Yeah.
And especially if they already have a job, right?
Yeah.
Then knocking it out.
Yeah, just go for it. Have fun.
You get the benefits
you do.
of getting the credit, right? The high school credit that you were talking about. So Abby, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I know it's a little bit down the horizon.
Hopefully I'm graduated from college.
You graduated from college, okay.
And then hopefully I'm still with Zaxby's. I would think so. And continuing on. Yeah.
So Zaxby's is for sure like your career pathway. You're like committed.
Nothing else.
So you kind of want to climb the...
Yeah.
And does that mean like you kind of... Could you climb like, do they have corporate or do you kind of want to stay in the store? Is that
I kind of want to stay within my company. So like our little company and get all those experiences and operations and anything else.
Yeah. Right on. So if you could add any item to the Zaxby's menu, what would it be?
Probably loaded fries, which is like bacon, chicken, cheese. But my specific thing now these days has been putting lettuce on top of it.
You throw lettuce on it.
It tastes so good. It tastes like a sandwich, but like a lettuce. I don't know why. It's
healthy.
Yeah.
If you put lettuce on it,
healthy.
Now you're allowed to have it. It's got some greens on there.
Yeah, just like put some lettuce.
As cliche as this is, I would have to add a milkshake.
Oh.
When I go to Zaxby's, I always want a milkshake.
You sound like every customer.
Well, they used to have the birthday cake shake.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. And I cried for a long time when they got rid of it. Just tears. So much. I digress. Hey, thanks for coming on the show, Abby. But first, before you leave, any shout outs you want to give before you get out of here?
Yeah, probably my school for just allowing me to grow. My teacher who made me come into the work-based learning, and then probably my company for being awesome, and my boss for always growing me every single day.
Right on. Well, Abby, thanks again for coming on the show. You're
an
awesome example of student success story at work-based learning. And look, if you need to join work-based learning, like Rusty, I know it, Abby's brother. You need to join Work-Based Learning. I'm talking to you, Rusty, or get some more info. I'm sure the counseling department wants to help you. But hey, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.